2-hour workday has literally been the game changer for many reasons, right? And one of the main reasons is structure equals freedom. When you have structure, you literally can get freedom. So that's what I learned. I learned to master the 2-hour income earning activity day. I literally just learned to master that. And here's how, you guys, you learn to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day because you have pages like this that are literally going to be out there working for you 24/7. That's the power of automations, right? So when I purchased the blueprint and then it literally taught me how to make 100% profit. Okay. So when I first purchased on the 10th, I just did a bunch of teaser posts on Instagram and Facebook. My website was back on the 12th. I started marketing then, but I had my first $300 day on the 13th, 3 days after I purchased. And it was because I did so many teaser posts, teaser stories that were like 5 seconds long, 10 seconds long, 20 seconds long, 30 seconds long, just doing a teaser post. And I'm telling you, we make it way so hard. Hey, YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me. When you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, let me know. South Africa in the house on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. I love it. And so I'm telling you guys, so that's what I want to break down with you, exactly what I did. Okay. Yes. Hey, Paulette, how are you, my friend? Okay. And so I knew I was lacking in skills. Do you guys realize, what if it was just a 1 or 2? Hey, welcome everybody. There is YouTube. Now I'm connected. What if it was 1 or 2 little things that you needed to pivot on that could generate you a daily income? I didn't know anything 2 years ago. I was terrified to go online 2 years ago. I looked in the mirror and was like, how did you get here, you guys? I thought I would have way more money in my bank account. I thought I would have had way more time with my family, and I was filling up both of them. So when I launched my business almost 2 years ago, I wasn't in a confident state. I wasn't in a positive state. I was in a state of I didn't feel worthy of anything. And I was like, how did you get there? But I didn't want to continue that way. And I knew nothing changes if nothing changes. So I was willing to be coachable. And I'm going to share with you why I've been massively successful. Because when I launched my business almost 2 years ago, I had a goal of making $54,000 my first year. This was my mindset. So I purchased a program. I treated it as I was a student. I decided to become a student to digital marketing. And I launched my business as a student. And I said, you're going to learn these skills. You're going to learn how to master getting your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And I'm going to share that with you today, exactly what we do in 2 hours. You're going to learn these skills. You're going to learn attraction marketing. You're going to learn how to completely have an automated business out there working for you 24/7. And my goal, because this is a learning and earning process, because I could make 100% profit while I was learning these skills. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. You know, when I did network marketing, they sold me on a product. They go, everybody will love this product, buy this product, sell this product. They sold me on a product. And they're like, now go talk to your friends and family. And that was it. I never ever had a marketing strategy. I've never had a strategy of how to build an email list. Email equals income, by the way. Nobody taught me the marketing strategies. Do you realize that is why most businesses go out of business? They don't know how to market. They lack at marketing. There's some really good coaches out there, but they don't know how to market, so they're going out of business. And that's what I loved about this. I love the fact that they teach me how to market in today's digital space. They teach me that. And I can learn and earn at the same time and make 100% profit. The most brilliant business plan I've ever seen. Because I can learn high income skills while I'm earning an income. So my first year goal was to make $54,000. I thought it was going to take a while. I didn't know what I didn't know. So my first year goal was to make $54,000. My second year goal was to learn how to attract a 300 a daily 300 daily pay customer to me. They 300 a day is 109,000 a year. I was like, oh my gosh, if I can do that my second year, that will completely give me more money to make more memories with my children. I had a 3-year plan to completely change her life though. So my third year was to learn how to make 600 a day, attract a 600 daily paying customer. 600 a day is 219,000 a year. That was my 3-year plan. Okay, that was it. I wrote it down. I thought about it. And so when I launched my business, had this website back and literally made 300 on the 13th, I was shocked. Like I was shocked. You guys, I can't even explain to you when you are doing the things that you love and your phone goes ding and you look down and you're like, I got a customer. Somebody in South Africa bought for me. Somebody in Kentucky bought for me. Somebody in Florida bought for me. Somebody in the United Kingdom bought for me. Somebody in Jamaica, because it's global. I couldn't even wrap my head around it. I would literally go around to my family and be pinch me. Because I literally thought I was dreaming. I literally did. I ended up making 7,000 from that month. So I launched September 10th and I made 7,000 that month. And I was terrified it was going to go away because I didn't understand, because I looked at my past and how hard I worked in network marketing to not be able to make that. And just like you, like a lot of people can't wrap their head around the 2-hour workday because they're like, I work 8 hours at a job for 900 a week. And you're telling me you can work 2 hours a day and make 900 a day. Yeah, I'm telling you that. And I'm going to show you how. And so I was still having a hard time wrapping my head around it. That's why I had to, I literally say this, I really had to rewire my brain. I had to teach myself all through the program how to become that CEO and how to understand the power of time leverage, how to understand the power of automations. Ended up making 14,000 my next month. Now I got to share this with you guys. Remember, I was brand new to TikTok. And I would get videos with 5 views. I would get videos with 50 views. But see, I never got discouraged. I was grateful. I was like, holy crap, I'm brand new. I'm out here on TikTok, brand new. I don't even have any content out here. Nobody knows me. I've not built a brand yet. And 50 people just watched me? Yes. And so I showed up as this unstoppable version because I never become the victim. I thought it was going to take me 3 years to change my family's life. And I had one video get really pushed out there, just a few thousand views, but that's all it took because it started building my email list, right? Not the blank page. And my email list, that's how I made 7,000 that month without DMing anybody, without getting on the phone with anybody, without 3-way calls. Oh my gosh, without phone calls, without text messages. It was fully automated. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then October 7th of 2022, you guys, that is a day. And that's why I remember the day, because I deal with vertigo and I hadn't had a spell in a long time. And I woke up that day and I was having one. And mine are so bad. And then on top of that, I get very motion sickness. So when you have a vertigo and you're spinning, so you deal with the spinning and then you deal with the nausea. And then if you're very nauseous, you are cold, right? So the video I created, I had zipped up my coat. I didn't have any makeup on, so I put a hat on and I was leaning on the couch and I created this video. Now, here's why I'm a millionaire today in the digital marketing space, because most people wouldn't have made that video that day. Oh, I don't feel good. I'll do it tomorrow. But I knew the only way I was going to change my family's life is I have to show up every day and really show up on the days I don't want to, because that's how leaders are made. And so I'm leaning on the couch. I'm trying to get my phone where I'm looking at it, even though the phone is spinning around me. And I create this video and I go to edit it and I'm listening to it. I'm like, my gosh, this is awful. And I almost didn't post it, but I had to remind myself that you got to show up. And if you delete this, then that means you got to create another one. And I was getting more nauseous, felt like I was going to puke. So I posted the video. And I remember laying there. In a blanket. And I was like, what am I going to do? I'm like, anyway, my kids were at school. And all of a sudden, it was probably 4 hours later. And I had a back-to-back ding. It was like ding, ding on my phone. And I looked down and I've got 2 customers. I'm like, 2 customers in a day, I don't think, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening right now? And I looked and that video was going out there. A video that I didn't feel good, a video I almost deleted, a video I almost didn't do. That's why I remember the date like yesterday. And I think about that. I think about that's the difference of success and not success. Because there's sometimes, and it's always that way, that you don't want to show up. How many times at your job haven't you wanted to show up, but you did anyway? And that was me. I'm like, I got to show up. I got to show up. That video built my email list like crazy. The rest of my videos that month did nothing. Then I had another video towards the end of October that did pretty good. But because I had 2 videos that did good, and that's the only 2 videos I focused on. I didn't focus on what wasn't working. I focused on what was working. I made $14,000 that month. And you guys, I finally hit 1,000 followers the end of October of 2022. And I had already made 21,000 on the TikTok platform. And I just hit 1,000 followers. I can promise you, you cannot call your banker right now and be like, hey, I have 10,000 followers. I'm going to make my house payment with that. It doesn't work that way, right? Buyers do. It's not about how many followers you have. It's about the engagement. And that's what I had to learn, by the way. That's what I've spent my time and my energy learning attraction marketing, learning how to stop the scroll of my perfect customers. If you don't know how to do that, how do you think you're going to make money? You got to learn it. And it's not going to happen because you're scrolling on social media. It's going to happen because you purchase a program and you literally walk it through step by step and you show up every day, no matter what. And you got to throw the doubt away. I invented a doubt jar. Literally, no joke, because I had stinking thinking. I had limiting beliefs. I was literally shooting myself in the foot almost every day. And I finally had to say, Michelle, this is exhausting. When are you going to stop looking for what's not working and focusing on what does? So I went to Walmart, I think it was, or Target, and I got me a mason jar. You know, those glass jars with the metal lid, and I put doubt on it. And every time I had a limiting belief, every time my stinking thinking kicked in, every time I had a doubt, I wrote it on the jar and I refused to allow it to come out of my mouth. I refuse. I would write it on a piece of paper. I would fold it up and I'd be like, you're going in there. I can't change my family's life if I'm living in a space of doubt. I'd always put it in the jar. Literally, that jar is so full right now, I got to tell you. That's what I told my community the end of 2023, launching into 2024. I'm like, get a doubt jar. Just put all the doubt in the jar. You know how many people reach out to me and want me to help them, but they're still negative? I can't help you if you're going to stay negative. I can't help you if you try to look what's not working. I just thought I always looked what was working, and I showed up no matter what. And that's why I've had success. I guarantee it, there's thousands of people in my community that are so much better polished than me, better with etiquette, better with videos. But the difference is I've shown up and I've not allowed my stinking thinking to get in the way. So, by the way, when I launched my business in September of 2022, I said I would never go live. I said never. Like, oh, I'll create videos. Oh, I'll copy and paste free ads, but I will never go live. And so the person you are now is not going to be the person you are when you start making money. Trust me, but you'll never know who that person is if you stay negative. And that's something. So I had to be consistent no matter what is a huge factor to my success. And I didn't allow any limiting belief to stay. in my mind, because that is wired to keep you safe. Okay, huge factor. And in the month of November, I got to share this with you because it was the month of November when I realized the power of an email list. Okay. The month of November, I had no videos do anything. None. I kind of hung out in the 200 to 400 club, maybe 100. So grateful because I was like 3 videos a day and each get 200. That's 600 views from complete strangers. This is awesome. And I was so grateful. But no videos went cray cray. But because I had been consistent since September, and because I did have 3 videos since September get several thousand views, it had built my email list. And all of a sudden, my automations kicked in. And that's this, by the way. And by the way, this was given to me, pre-built and ready to go. I was excited about that. And I literally have been able to build a business to 6 figures for free. 0 expenses. 0 expenses. That was huge for me. And so what happens is when somebody goes here and puts their email in, they're immediately taken to here and they can watch this video. If they love it, they can click right there and they can buy. If they don't love it, or if they don't love it, they can unsubscribe. If they still have questions, they'll in their email, they're going to get another video from me. I'm going to go back on questions here in a minute. They're going to get another video from me. And then at any time they can go by. Between these 2 videos, it literally answers most people's questions. Literally, if they have questions, they email me. So on average, back in October of 2022, 1 out of 17 were buying from me because I tracked my numbers. Because I decided if I was going to change my family's life, I couldn't change it off of the emotions I was feeling. Hence why I created the doubt jar. So I had to get data involved. And so I had to start tracking my numbers. I had to start tracking how many people were buying when they went in. And I had 0 expectations, by the way, because I was like, how can you expect 100 strangers to discover you today and buy from you? I didn't expect that. That's why I had to show up every day. I just show up every day. I just show up every day because I was like, I know I got to develop. And here's the emails. It's called the know, like, and trust. I just want you to know what I have. See if you're going to like it and see if you can trust it's a solution you're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, unsubscribe. So I started taking people on a journey. So what I discovered in November, because of September and October, because in November, a lot of people had been going through my email automations. By the way, this is pre-built and given to you. All you got to do is take these templates and plug in your information. If you can type or if you can copy and paste, you can do this because that's all it is. And I made $22,000 the month of November because of email automations. Yes, my list was still growing slowly every day, but because those 3 videos that did good, it pushed it to like, I don't know, probably over 1,000 leads, potential customers, made 22,000. I had made $43,000 off the TikTok platform before my 90 days. I'm telling you what, it changed my family's life. I wanted to make 54,000 that year. Never my wildest dreams that I think in 90 days, but my mind, I equipped myself for success. I showed up every day. I knew I was successful because I purchased a program. I knew I was successful because I was ready to learn high income earning skills. I knew I was successful because I showed up every day on social media, even on the days I didn't want to, even on the days I was not feeling well. I showed up. I showed up. The reward is the income. The success doesn't happen when the income comes. The success happens. And I realized that this is how I made $1 million. I just managed my mind. and programmed my mind for success. I decided I wanted to be that really good role model for my children. I decided I want to show them that the possibilities are limitless if you're willing to learn skills. I'm going to repeat that. I wanted to show my children that the possibilities are limitless if you're willing to learn skills. I watch my son. He's a runner for Wichita State University. He has a lot of coaches. And in the summer, I hire him. We hire a personal mentor that mentors him in the off season. He's constantly with coaches. He knows what it takes to have success. That's why my son's going to be he'll be a millionaire before he's 25. I see it because he gets it. He gets the power of mindset. He gets the power of mentorship. He gets it. I spent a lot of money on a program for him, and he's in this Grant Cardone program. We're going to start investing in real estate together. Because he gets it. He gets the power of mentorship. So many of you think because you make a purchase, you should become wealthy. No, that's the first step in your journey to changing your family's life. And so that's how I equip myself for success, right? And bad days, which you always have good days. You always got bad days, right? Just those bad days when I had doubt or limiting beliefs come in, I just stuck them in the doubt jar because it wasn't going to get me the success I wanted. It wasn't going to allow me to leave a legacy for my family. It wasn't going to allow me to design my life. I had a lot of making up to do because I was like, how did you get in your 50s and you're this broke? So I made up for it. I stayed so focused and so committed. And I decided to put my big girl pants on the end of November and go live. And here's why. Here's what made me go live. Because my content, many people would email me and go, oh my gosh, I just watched your video and I swear you were talking directly to me. So I realized I had my perfect customer down pat. So I thought, you know what? If I start going live, I have the ability to get to know people better. So I did the scariest thing I thought I would ever do, and I started going live. And I went live like 5 times in November, and then I've been going live consistently since December 1st of 2022. I've missed like 10 days total. That's it. So I've been super consistent. I'm actually disappointed in myself that I missed the 10 days. Now, several of the days I literally didn't have a choice. I lost my voice completely in April. Like I'm talking, you guys, it was gone. Like I couldn't even talk. I was doing a live like the day it was going out, and I'm like screaming, and you guys were like, get off. We can't even hear you. Woke up the next day, no voice. I'm telling you what. Sucked, by the way. Oh my God. The 2 longest days of my life, literally. And Candy inside my community, bless her heart, she literally went to Target and had lemons and honey sent to me. Bless her heart, like so crazy. But I've gone live. But my income jumped to 31,000 to over 1,000 a day. And by this time, these automations were converting at 1 out of 10. I ended up hitting in 6 months, $152,000. Okay, which turned my first million in 17 months. But just this year, in 9 months, I made $1 million. I made over $2 million in less than 2 years in this industry. And I had a brand new TikTok. And I knew nothing, and I know nothing about tech. I don't like tech. I don't want to know tech. That's why I love the pre-built done for you. And you know what? I don't have any monthly expenses. I built my business to 6 figures without any monthly expenses. And I've added multiple income streams. I now have a reoccurring income stream, all because I followed the steps in the program. I didn't try to get fancy. I didn't try to overcomplicate it. I just tried to get better. Like Dean inside my community, he goes, just work on getting 1% better every day. In 100 days, you're 100% better. Then work on getting 1% better. And I did. I understood that there was going to be good days. And I understood there was going to be bad days. But you know what? I love that because we can't know good without bad. And you can't know great without good. And you can't know outstanding without great. I realized I had to go through all the seasons. And I'm telling you, if you are willing to follow a proven process, 2 hours a day, learn to master the 2-hour income earning day and follow a proven process, set goals, get the doubt jar, put the stuff in the doubt jar that will not bring you any value, set goals, go after those goals. You can shock yourself the end of this year. You bet. I said this year. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm loving the positivity in the digital community group. I love it. I'm so glad I found this program. Yay. I'm glad you did too. Thank you. This program has allowed me and my kids to take more vacations. Yes, Tony, I love that. Vacations this year than I have in my 41 years of existence. Wow. So good, Tony. Thanks for sharing that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yes. How many leads do you get per day on YouTube? I don't know because I don't track it. I track total leads, right? I just use one domain, which is this, dailypaybusiness.com. So the leads I get daily are through all my channels of marketing, which is YouTube. Which is TikTok is my main one, and then YouTube. And then I do stories on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, let me get caught up in this. How's everybody doing? Yes. So Celine is my personal assistant. Yes. And she says that in the emails. If you look, it says Celine Michelle's personal assistant. So the reason why I do that is because I want to make sure that when I'm going live or when I'm training in my community, you guys are still getting help, right? So I have hired a personal assistant because I don't want you guys to have to wait for me. Yeah. She's amazing, by the way. So yes, it's true. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up. Yes, I am so grateful as well. I'll be fine if I have a mentor when need be. Yeah, well, everybody needs a mentor, right? And that's why I created the community. I created the community in November of 2022 with a goal in mind of growing to 1,000 people in 2023. We're at 38,000 people. So wild, like so wild. And that's why I did it. Like we did an amazing mentor call yesterday with Daryl inside my community. Daryl has made $200,000 in 8 months and he's brand new to the community. Like that's crazy. Like you're new and you do 200,000 in 8 months. Like that's pure fire. Like he's almost ahead of me. Like, I'm like, yeah, his first million is going to come really quick. Like he's doing so good. We have another gal in our community that does training as well. She's made 400,000 in 13 months. Stay-at-home mama with 3 kids, like just by following the program. And I love it. Okay. I do not use StanStore. No. Yeah, if you want to learn more, Ellen, it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Because we're paid daily, you'll learn the blueprint that I followed that has literally helped me. We'll make over $2 million now in the digital space. Yeah. Ready to start marketing. Just finished my website setup for Legacy. Yes, how fun. Let the fun begin. Michelle, you're such a wonderful lady. Tell us once we purchase a product, how do we move? Okay, so what happens is, thank you for your sweet words. So once you purchase, when you go here, okay, just screenshot this, and I'm going to cover this with you, but it's dailypaybusiness.com. I would have loved to gone with work with Michelle because I love working with you guys, but nobody spells my name right. And I didn't want to create friction. So I did the next best thing is like, I want to teach my community members how to make daily pay, which is just learning the high income earning skills to attract a daily paying customer. And that's it. So what happens is the moment you put your email in, it is going to take you right here. Okay. And then watch this video. It literally breaks the details down for you. And then go right here, click on here, scroll through it. You get to the bottom, you'll see the 4 different programs. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. Okay. The moment you purchase a program, you're immediately taken to another page to purchase your website fee. You have a one-time $29 website fee that goes along with your program. It's pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is add your payment gateways, which we walk you through how to do that. And we show you how to connect it to your free automated system. So that's it. Once you're inside the program, you're going to need to purchase a domain. You can get a domain through like GoDaddy. If you're brand new to domains, you can get a domain from GoDaddy for like $3.99 on average. And then you'll want to get a professional email, which is like 25 bucks a year. That's it. After that, you have no monthly expenses. And you literally just follow the program step by step. You start here and you just go, and the videos are short, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Like they're just short videos to follow, right? That's it. And you just follow the program. What I recommend is you'll see there's a launch to profit in 7-day strategy that I give you. And that's what I did. I just started doing teaser stories, which attracted people. So the moment my website was back, people were already intrigued. So many people, what they do is they market after they're setting their system up. I did peak interest post or stories when I was brand new and my system was being set up. That's what helped me be wildly successful, by the way, because I just took action immediately. I wasn't going to wait. Aw, thank you, my friend. You guys are so sweet. You don't need to buy multiple programs. So good question though. So our Legacy Builder program, you get access to all 4 programs. So you actually, for a one-time investment, get access to over $1,900 worth of programs. Isn't that cool for a one-time investment? Here's the great part. You actually get the resale rights on this. So if you have the ability to promote all 4 of them. Our Digital Mastery program, you get $1,000 worth of, right? $1,000, not 6. Yeah, $1,000 worth of products that you can market. And so you get access to the Launchpad, Digital Mastery, and the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. So yeah, so that's what I love about it, right? You don't have to purchase multiple ones of them. Okay, let me keep on going here. Yes, the doubt jar works. Yes. Yes, it does. How's everybody doing today? Hey, happy Friday, by the way. Freedom Friday. I woke up this morning and I realized I had hit 1 million. I'm like, you talk about Freedom Friday on a different level. And then I see Ashley out there and she hit 6 figures. She's actually made 90,000 just this year. And I'm like, oh, it's a good day. It is a good day. I'm picking my little peanuts up from preschool today. And I bought a lake house, by the way, paid cash, by the way. I want to be completely debt free. I drive my dream car. My kids have their dream cars, completely debt free, by the way. And I paid cash for a lake house that is absolutely beautiful. I'm gutting it to make it just how I want it. And my grandchildren are in heaven because I bought it. I have my own boat dock. We have a jet ski. We got kayaks. Me and my daughter were kayaking yesterday. It was like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm kayaking in my neighborhood. Who would have ever thought that I could kayak in my freaking neighborhood? It's just so surreal. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw the stories, what we did yesterday. And it's just, so anyway, I'm going to pick my little peanuts up from preschool because they want to get on the flamingo. We bought them a big, huge flamingo and they get pulled on the jet ski. And I'm like, can you imagine like if you had a grandma like that when you were young that buys you a lake house? So anyway, it's just, I'm telling you, digital marketing is life-changing. No matter what that definition is for you. For me, it's complete freedom. Like complete freedom. I literally laughed the other day because I think the first day of the month I made like 5,700. I'm like, oh, well, all my bills are paid for the month. Like I literally like and have some left over, right? I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want from you guys, for you guys. I'm telling you, you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to look at your bank account to decide what you're going to do. You don't have to. That is a choice. It's a choice. And you can change that. I got that dang doubt jar. And that's why I didn't lose focus. You know why so many people can't make money online? Because they get distracted. They think it's the next best thing for them. And they start promoting all this different stuff. That's what keeps them broke, because you got to regain momentum. And they're just recycling. They're recycling. They're selling a different program to the same people because that's their comfort zone. See, I was ready to grow. I was ready to learn new skills. And I knew attraction marketing, 5 billion people on social media. I was ready. I've literally been saying the exact same thing to you guys for almost 2 years. That's how I built a $2 million brand. That's it. That's it. Because you've heard me say the same thing over and over again. Obviously, it works. When you see somebody bounce into the next thing, that's saying everything about their leadership. I'm just being honest. I told you today was about how I made $1 million in 9 months, and that's because I've not been distracted. People that jump lack leadership. That's it. And you know how easy that is to fix? And the moment they fix it, they will become a millionaire. There's not one of you that can't become a millionaire in this space. There's just not. It's just not. You just can't keep on getting distracted by the craziest things. Like, I look at the people in my community that are making all the money and they're not distracted. I'm like, can't people see that? Success leaves clues. I do personally mentor. So I can never thank Michelle enough. Aw, Legacy Builder Program is like, thank you, my friend. Yeah. So tomorrow's Saturday, right? Every Saturday, I actually get on with my personal customers. And sometimes there's just like 5 or 10 people on, and then I hang out with you. Yeah. So that I do that every Saturday because then I mentor inside my community. Matter of fact, this Tuesday, if you guys get started in the program on this Tuesday, I am literally walking you through. You're going to have a complete PDF of how I made my first million in 17 months. And then I'm going to share with you how I made my second million. Took me 17 months to make my first million. And so look, I've not even celebrated my 2-year yet. And I've already made my second million. I'm going to walk you through that. And then I'm going to stay on for Q&A. And actually, guess what Tuesday is? My 2-year anniversary. So I'm going to bring it and I'm going to walk you through. My goal is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. 1,000. Because I know how easy it is. Okay, can I give you guys a perspective of this? Okay, because I know some people think it's so hard. You're thinking small. Okay, think about it. My number one selling product is $900. Do you realize what if it took you the rest of this year, just the rest of this year, to get momentum, learn these skills, learn these strategies, learn the power of automations, right? Learn that. What if it took the rest of this year? And what if you still made 30,000? Okay. What if you still made that this year? But what if you had momentum going and you had built an email list? And what if you started in 2025, started attracting a daily paying customer, 900 a day? You know, it's $328,000 you would make in 2025. If you did the same thing in 2026, that's $328,000. If you did the same thing in 2027, that's $328,000. Congratulations on December 31st of 2027. You, my friend, are a self-made millionaire. Just from following the 900 daily pay blueprint. Stop making it so hard. Like, it's not. There's 5 billion people just on social media. Plus, let me tell you this. This is where it gets really good. We have a copy and paste free ads method. Copy, paste, post. Copy, paste, post. I literally used to spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads to high traffic websites for free. That's what that did. Built my YouTube channel. So what I did is when I launched my business and I saw the free ads method, I do understand the value in video. I mean, YouTube is the second largest search engine, right? It's the how to. So I was like, well, if I'm posting free ads and people are wanting to know how to work from home, how to have a side hustle, why don't I create a how to video? So it complete ignorance on fire, and I created a YouTube video and I put it in my free ads. I would spend 30 minutes a day. My goal every single day was to post one more. So many people just post to post. I posted to get better. I posted to get better. Again, I was trying to master this 2-hour workday. I was trying to get as much done in my 2 hours as I could. And so I posted every day. So fun because I could have my favorite drink. I could listen to my favorite music. I'm an introvert, so it was like awesome. And I would post free ads. After 90 days, I was shocked. It grew my YouTube channel to over 850, and I almost had enough hours. I'm now monetized on YouTube. Doing one thing every day for 30 minutes has added another income stream because now I'm monetized on YouTube. So I would do that for 30 minutes a day. I would spend 1 hour a day creating 3 pieces of content. Now, day one, when I launched my business, did it take me an hour? No, it took me a while because I sucked, right? That's why I said I had to master it. But now I can get 3 pieces of content done in 30 minutes, right? I just had to get on getting better. But because I've showed up every single day on TikTok, and the only goal for social media is to keep people on the platform longer. So because my content was keeping people on the platform longer, I got a really cool email from TikTok, and now I'm monetized on TikTok. So because I was creating content on TikTok, now they're paying me. It added additional income stream. That's what I love about this digital marketing strategy. It will add more income streams. Can we start working on the same day? Absolutely, I did. Sherry, I'm going to be one. Yes. Um, yes, I did. So I launched my business on September 10th, and I immediately started setting my stuff up. And I immediately started doing teaser posts. Yeah. And here's the thing, you guys. You guys might all have a friend right now that would love to make extra income from home. You might get your customer today. And I love that so much for you. Yes. Okay. We're going to keep on going here. Let me see. Josh says, made 2,700 in the last 3 weeks. Michelle is the best mentor. Thank you for the sweet words, my friend. Love that. Congratulations. Woohoo on your success. How do you get access to the free ads? It's in my training. Yeah, it's in the program. It's in the program. Yeah. Yep. No, you don't have to be tech savvy whatsoever. Yes. Okay. So what I did with my ads is they're free websites, but they're very high traffic. Okay. So what that means is a lot of people go there. That's the high traffic. But you got to stand out because they're free ads. So my mind, I was like, I am going to go after moms. So what I did is I went to Google and I said, what's the top 10 family-friendly cities in Texas? And it pulled up the top 10 family-friendly. So when I posted my ad, I would be like, attention moms in Austin wanting to make $300 a day from home. So I had hooks as my subject line. I stood out. I wasn't generic. I literally stood out. So you think about it. If a mom from Austin sees that, she's going to stop her scroll. And then inside of that, I did bullet points. I didn't do paragraphs because I realized that everybody scrolls quickly. So I just did bullet points with my YouTube video. And then below my YouTube video was this, dailypaybusiness.com. That was it. And that's how I built it. My best week with free ads was November of 2022. And I got 8 customers from California that week. That was my best. But what I loved about it more than anything was the exposure it gave me. It built my brand, built my email list, and built my YouTube channel. So that's the difference. I think too many people are too generic. You gotta think about you. You think about how many things a day you scroll by, right? Think about how many things a day you scroll by. You can't just do that. Can't wait to start and join the community. My goal is to be the next millionaire by the end of 2025. Let's go. I love that. Hey, congratulations, Ashley. You guys, Ashley just jumped on here on TikTok and she just hit her 6 figures. Congratulations. I love that. When you say your community, is this only for people who signed up? Oh, no. My community is for everybody inside the community. Yeah. So when you get a customer, they get to be part of our community as well, because we all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, but together we're unstoppable. You are trained by 5 and 6 and 7-figure income earners inside the community. We have so many amazing trainers this week. Like yesterday's was so good. Matter of fact, I got to post it. I'll post it real quick when I get off of here. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Okay, let me see. How's everybody doing today? Love it. Freedom Friday. Yes. Okay. Let me see. All right. So anyway, help on my Launchpad sales page. When I click on the get access button, it went straight to, well, I mean, looks like you set it up incorrectly. Yeah, just you need to go post that inside the community. I am not a tech person. And yeah, if you go post it inside the community, you'll probably have about 10 people in tech help you, and then you'll get it done right. Instead of me kind of assuming what you did wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I love it. I love it. So, all right, guys, I do got to get off of here because we do have a free webinar coming up in 30 minutes. We're literally going to break down how to work 2 hours a day, what you do for 2 hours a day, and how you can turn that into 900 a day. Okay. If you would like to join that free webinar, just go right here, dailypaybusiness.com. And a little bit, you're going to get an email with the registration link. Okay. If you can't get on the webinar or you got to get off early, still get registered, still go here because I'll send the replay out later as well. Okay. If all goes well. You'll get the replay as well. So just go right here, dailypaybusiness.com. But I'm telling you guys, that is my secret weapon, secret sauce to having success is 1, I followed a proven blueprint step by step. 2, I stayed so coachable and consistent no matter what. 3, I utilized the strategy in the blueprint to attract customers to me, which was social media, which was copy and paste free ads, right? And 4, I built a huge email list. And you know what I love for you? Every day there's people getting laid off. There was a gal yesterday, bless her heart. I can't remember how many years she said she had her job. They literally called her in and told her she still has a job, but they're cutting her pay $25,000 for a year. Like pay cut, but she still has a job. So she still got to do the same work for $25,000 less. There's no control if you have a job. That's what I love about you building your email list, because sky's the limit. Inside the program, I actually show you how to take your email list and how to add multiple income streams to it. You have reoccurring bills. Why not learn the skills to make reoccurring income as well? So I love that. Yes, I love that so much. So yeah, right here. Tomorrow, I will be going live again at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you get started before tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, you'll have the ability to get on that mentoring call with me tomorrow. Yeah, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday. and I can't wait. Yes. Can you quickly explain the difference of the 4 programs? Yeah, real quick, I can. So we have a launch pad. That's where you're going to learn to launch your business. You're going to learn to launch to profit strategy. You're going to get a 30-day growth marketing strategy. It's $100. While you are learning and earning, you can get the resale rights on it as well and make $100 every single time somebody buys from you. We have our passive daily pay blueprint. This is where you're going to start getting into the income replacement activity. Inside the passive daily pay blueprint, you get a 300 daily pay blueprint. Walk you through step by step how to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year. You're going to get 2 income streams there. You could actually promote the launch pad, make $100 every time somebody buys it, and the passive income, make $300 every time somebody buys it. Then we have our $600 digital mastery. This is where you're going to start mastering digital marketing skills. You get 3 income streams, the $100, $300, and $600. That's $1,000 worth of products that you can market and make 100% profit while you are learning to master the digital marketing skills. I love that so much. This is the one where you're going to learn how to build that big email list and learn how to add multiple income streams. Okay. Now, our legacy builder. Our legacy builder immediately gives you 4 income streams. You can purchase today and have 4 income streams. If you sold one of each of them a day, that's $1,900 you would make just by selling one of each. I love that so much for you, by the way. You're going to learn launch to profit, the strategies in 7 days. You're going to learn how to even build that faceless brand. You're going to learn how to build that email list. You're going to learn the 900 a day blueprint. 900 a day is 328,000 a year. If you learn to master that, that is a self-made millionaire in 3 years. So you can leave that legacy for your family. This one, you're also going to learn how to add multiple income streams. You're going to learn how to even create your own community, your own product, service, or program if you want. And you're also going to learn how to add reoccurring income stream. You're going to learn how to find affiliates and how to promote affiliate products or programs or services or coaching through your email list to turn your email list into multiple income streams. And that's the 4 programs. So you get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. And absolutely love it. I love when people get inside of the Legacy Builder program. They're like, wow, this is so much more than what I thought. Because my goal is under promise and over deliver. Our Legacy Builder program is live and interactive, by the way. You get a whole complete program, but then you get live and interactive training. On Tuesday, I literally did what was called hot seats, and I spent time with community members in the Legacy Builder program, and I went through, I audited their social media. I helped them with things. That's what you get to be part of. So you're in business for yourself and going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. You have a whole community of others. And speaking of our community, we are the #1 community inside the Skool platform, SKOOL. Why do I tell you that? Because we're the #1, not because we're the biggest. We're the #1 because we have the most engagement, which means you're going to be part of a thriving community where people are going to love on you, engage with you, support you, celebrate you, encourage you. You're probably even going to find your next best friend in there. You're going to have an accountability partner. You guys, we literally are going on a cruise together this year. Month. Literally. We planned it last year. And it's so funny. I made a post about it yesterday to kind of see what everybody's going to do so we can all make sure we meet up. And everybody's like, I want to go. I want to go. So we're working on the next cruise. Like, because we just want to meet, because we build a digital business. That's how much fun we have. It's probably going to end up being 2 cruises or 2 trips or something a year. How fun is that? I'm working on something special where I'm going to invite some people to my lake house, and we're going to hang out and mastermind for a weekend. I'm working on that as well. I can't wait for that. So many exciting things, because the main thing, you got to have fun. Life is way too short to work hard and be stressed. Life is way too short to work hard and be unfulfilled. Life is way too short. I want to teach you how to work smarter, not harder. And I want you to teach you to have fun and build multiple income streams so you can design your life. We have such a sweet spot in today's digital space. Why not you? Because if we can do it, you can do it. That's all I got to say. If we can do it, you can do it. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. YouTube, you've been fantastic today. I'll see you tomorrow.